You're watching the Times Record News Football Show.
Welcome back again to January edition of Dallas Cowboys Breakdown, and we're not breaking down the offseason yet. Spectacular comeback the other day from a bad start against Detroit, fall down 14-0. But this team just kind of steadied the course.
Yeah, I don't know that Detroit could have dominated, particularly the Cowboys' offense, any better. I mean, they couldn't ask for a better performance against them in that first half. Dallas couldn't do anything. They couldn't run the ball. Passing game was out of flex. Des Bryant couldn't get free. This is the most physical I've seen any group of cornerbacks be with him.
Just wouldn't let him off the line.
They were pushing him to the ground.
He never got into a route.
Yeah, I mean, it was impressive what they did defensively. But, I mean, Dallas wore them down, give them credit for the halftime adjustments. Detroit blew a lot of opportunities. You know, a lot of people are talking about the penalty. That's why Dallas won. They had a lot of opportunities. That game was 14. They only had a 14-0 lead. They could have easily been up by 3, maybe even 4 touchdowns at some point in that game.
Yeah, and then even late, they didn't seem to push the envelope with their lead to try to extend it.
Yeah, it's almost like, and they've done that a lot this year.
Well, they did a good job on Dez to keep the game from getting out of hand. Dallas did a pretty good job on Megatron and Calvin Johnson. Yeah. You know, who'd set every world record imaginable nearly last year with 329 yards against him, but you know, they would have held him to 5 catches, you know, and no touchdowns. And,
80-something yards. And
they'll take that from, you know.
Oh, yeah, if you can hold him to that. And a lot of teams have been able to do that to the Lions. It's been a bit of a conundrum. It's hard to imagine that the Lions haven't been able to utilize Calvin Johnson better than they have this year. But their offense, what you think, you look at it, should be an explosive offense with Stafford and Calvin Johnson, has really struggled to put teams away all year. And that's what cost them against Dallas.
Really, I think they might just be a couple of offensive linemen away from being a really good balance tech who could lean on the defense. Of course, they could lose Sue, but from a Detroit's perspective, I thought they made some strides this year and finding another way to win. Where Dallas did find a way to win, I thought the game, the longer it went on, the better Dallas looked on both lines. I thought they started to block them a little better, and then the Dallas D-line got pressure in the fourth quarter with a boost from the crowd. I thought the crowd helped. The crowd
was unbelievable.
With the, you know, it's just that split second that the offensive line have to wait for that snap that you face in a place like Seattle or something, and we've never seen it help Dallas.
No,
but it did help them. Fourth quarter, I thought it helped them get off the line.
Never giving credit to AT&T Stadium for having a home field advantage.
It did.
For the Cowboys.
It had one.
It had one on Sunday.
So, and it just a real good win, and it didn't feel like, other than getting the break maybe on the call, that anything was spectacular or lucky or out of this world for the Cowboys. Just kind of solid. They just kind of stayed the course, and I kind of wrote about Jason Garrett, but I thought he just stayed the course with it. They didn't panic on the game plan either way.
And it was easy to see, and I tweeted it several times. That game was ready to be shoplifted. The Cowboys were ready to steal it right from under their noses, and they did. They went in there and they did it.
When we come back, we'll look at what's ahead this week in Green Bay, another tough test.